gonna try and wait for at least one person to get in here so I can just not be babbling to myself. All right, one's good enough. So here is my new to me truck. I don't remember if I made a video on this or not, but it's my dad's old V10 truck. It's a 96 Ram 2500, and it's got 381,000 miles on it. She's just getting broken in, baby. So I have bought this from him, so this is going to be my new, like I said, new to me truck. And gotta clean all this mess out of here. But he repainted the cab a while ago, like probably 6 or 7 years ago when he was still driving it, and then transmission, of course, went out on him. So it's got a transmission in it. It's got about 5,000 miles on it, which is good for me. But I got, you can see this is the original two-tone right here, and he had repainted the cab because it was faded down about to there, and the paint was completely gone off the roof, off the tops of the fenders, off the hood, all the typical second gen stuff. So the bed was left alone. I don't know if he didn't want to mess with it because it's got so many dents in it, but it's rotted. You can stick your foot through down here. There's a nice side hole in there, but I have that bed over there I got for it. And I got these 5th gen wheels. I mean, they're the same for 4th and 5th gen Rams, but this came from my buddy Noah's truck. He has a 2020 2500, so I got those from him. I think they look, I got the center caps. He's giving them to me tomorrow, but I think they look much better than those stock wheels do. And the only thing I really wanted another set of wheels and tires for, these are like brand new. They got like 8,000 or 10,000 miles on them, and these ones were all dry rotted, and they're 16s. It's kind of hard to find a decent tire for them, so these are 18s. Obviously it's a nice little upgrade, but yeah, you can see the bed is all smashed in on this side. So I got that bed over there, which is already white, so I don't have to worry about painting it because this cab's already white on this truck. But like I said, it's a V10. It had a seeping, had a seeping head gasket on it. He said when he had parked it, or when he would go a couple days without driving it, it would be a little bit of white smoke when you'd start it and it'd go away. But I pulled the heads off of it and discovered one of the driver's side head gasket was just, it wasn't blown, it was just completely deteriorated where one of the water jackets is at, and it was just seeping into the cylinder. So with almost 400,000 miles on it, just doing a little kind of in-frame rebuild, if you will. I got the heads resurfaced, new head gaskets, new timing chain, new oil pump. What else? New valve guides, new valve seals. Pretty much everything that makes it a long block has been replaced. The inside, like the rods, crank, piston, none of that's been touched. But like I said, the oil pump is getting replaced, water pump, timing chain, most of the gaskets, head gaskets, valve stem seals, all that stuff that really honestly just goes bad with mileage. But engine itself, the bottom end has no problems with it, I was told. But my dad's had this truck for a very, very, very long time. He drove me home from the hospital in it when I was born, and that was back in '98. So I've worked a lot of summers, middle school and high school summers in this truck with him working construction. So it's definitely some sentimental value to me with this truck also as it is to him. So he was pretty happy to see me doing something with it and just not letting it sit anymore. But you can see all the tools in here. Good old 2nd gen obliterated dashboard. So all the typical, it's got the nice push down bumper, 2nd gen things, shattered dash, 2nd gen things, faded paint, 2nd gen things, rust, 2nd gen things, you name it. Transmission, this is the 3rd transmission he's told me he's put in this truck, and it's got 380,000 miles on it, so another 2nd gen thing. But other than the head gasket deteriorated, it really may not look like the prettiest truck in the world, but there is nothing else mechanically wrong with it. And honestly, it could have been driven the way it was, but I plan on keeping it for a while, and obviously I'm not going to drive it every single day, so I just didn't want it to get, seep and be worse. So there was that, and I have all the rest of the parts. I got the valve cover gaskets and the intake gaskets and all that fun stuff. So I just need to finish putting the motor back together. Engine. So get that put back together. Transmission, like I said, it's only got 5,000 miles on it. Tires are new now. Everything in the engine will be refreshed, so it should be good to go for a while. So I got that, and I picked up a new project this morning, believe it or not. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. Let's see, come back here. So, yeah, here's the bed. I got a pretty good deal on it. I paid $500 for it. I got the bed, tail lights, tailgate, bumper, the whole shebang. So that bed's going on there. Here we go. New race car. Believe it or not, I don't know why there's not any decals on it. I don't know if it was repainted at some point a very long time ago. But this is a ACR Neon. So I got my Neon that I drive. I daily that thing. It's an RT. And I think it's, obviously probably not going to really matter to a lot of people. It doesn't really matter to me either because they're not the most desirable cars in the world. But my RT Neon is like a 1 of 200 or 300-ish range. I found out this car is a 1 of 5. It is a ACR. It's a 2002 ACR, and it has no air conditioning. So purely just by options, it's a 1 of 5 car. I found out it's a red ACR, no AC. So I thought that was pretty cool, and I ended up pretty much getting it for free. I just traded a Pew Pew that I had for it from my buddy Zach. So thank you, Zach. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with this thing yet. The timing belt broke, so it needs a timing belt. Let me know what you guys think. Honestly, I'm not sure if I just do a half respray, just reshoot this thing in my backyard and repaint it and get it looking decent. Honestly, I was thinking about making this a track car, for the drag strip. I know I found out also that, I don't know what it is about them, the ACRs are 100 pounds lighter than the RT, which are already lighter than the base model. So I'm not really sure what it is about the ACRs that make them lighter than the RTs. But I thought that was pretty interesting to find out. I did run the VIN. It is an ACR, so I'm not sure why it doesn't have a wing and it doesn't have any decals, which is very strange. But if I did make it a drag car, probably just not even worry about the aesthetics. Just pull the seats out, pull the carpet out. That's the only thing that's kind of keeping me from just ripping this thing apart and making it a track car, is because it is only 1 of 5, but at the same time it is not in the best of condition. So, and it's got 160 on it, so it's not really a ton of miles. It's got a brand new transmission in it and a brand new clutch also. But yeah, seats shredded. But the dash isn't broken, and mostly everything there. I have the shifter boot in the trunk. The headliner's not falling out either, so, and really just the seat and whatever goes there. I'm not sure exactly what it is because it's got manual locks and manual window cranks. So not exactly sure what goes there. I think it's just the armrest, like that side is what it looks like. But that's that. So I was doing some research on them, and I found Indy cylinder head. I know for all you Mopar guys, you'll be familiar with Indy cylinder head. They make a fully CNC ported cylinder head and intake for this car for like $1,500, I think, and it flows like 300 CFM, which is absolutely ridiculous for a little 2-liter. So it might be the moves just to do that and just throw eBay turbo on it. I'm not sure, but since I got the car basically for free, I'm not really sure what I should do. So guys, just drop a comment and I'll try and keep in contact, try and reply back. It's just been really busy with work and stuff and moving out, buying a house. So appreciate you guys for tuning in, and I will upload a new video pretty shortly.